Do I talk into this? Do I talk into this camera?
This one over here.
This one. Welcome back to Insurmountable Pain. I'm Gordon Keith, the show that focuses on grief and loss and fun movies. Joining us today is two halves of the Tinseltown duo, Daxton Belpert. Individually, you know him as Dax Shepard and Kristen Bell. Thank you guys for being here.
Hey, thanks for having us, Gordon.
Absolutely.
We loved your segment that aired before this about the one with pancreatic cancer. That was
that's a tough one.
That was a good one.
5 stages of grief after pancreatic cancer.
I like that.
And
only to be topped by the guy with esophageal cancer who came on after.
Yeah, the guy with the tracheostomy.
Yep.
Fuck. I think it's a tracheotomy, but yeah.
Tracheotomy is the procedure, and tracheostomy is the actual hole. It's not fun when you have it.
No, but that's why that's
How would you
why
like
you
to have
combine
how would you like
on
to
your
have
show.
an
That's why you
additional-
combine laughter and grief. I think it's
Yes.
a great companion.
Yeah, but I
piece.
do it a
Nice
little bit, probably a little
process.
bit more tastefully than you've done here.
Well, to each his own. You know.
Yeah. Well, how would you like to have an additional hole in your body that you didn't ask for?
Well, to be honest,
You would like one.
All right. You're in this new movie, Hit and Run, and and it's kind of interesting because you guys are like the third greatest Hollywood couple going right now.
behind.
Well, Brangelina and whoever Willem Dafoe's dragging around these days, I guess.
I gotta get it together. Willem Dafoe.
stop it.
I'm sorry. That won't be topped.
Anyway, I was going to
Can I get
compliment you.
my inhaler?
Okay, my blurb about this film was it's more intense than Cousin Love without the post-coital guilt. They have told me they're not using this.
Okay.
But I find that the racing scenes were compelling,
Okay.
believable,
Mm-hmm.
and filmed.
Mm-hmm.
And you used your own vehicles.
Common misperception, by the way.
What's
It was-
that?
It was digital.
Oh,
No
it
film
was.
involved, yeah. Isn't that great, though? Didn't
That
it?
ruins the entire rest of my interview.
Ooh, well, it was transferred to film eventually. The print you'll see in a theater is on film, so
Eventually,
in that
it got
respect,
there.
it worked
You're
its way up.
partially right.
Kristen,
That's me.
would you say that this film is kind of a sequel to the Civil War drama Glory? Denzel Washington,
That's a great question.
Matthew Broderick.
It's a sequel, except without all of the stars of the original film or any of the plot lines or
Like
any
a thematic
follow up.
But I mean, in the sense that it's full of action and stars actors.
Sure.
It's kind of similar.
Yeah.
This movie obviously plows up a lot of memories of Smoking the Bandit.
Great. Yeah, it's our favorite.
Yes, love that. Hal Needham's DNA is all over this film.
Yes.
You guys were obviously big fans of Smoking the Bandit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At least you were. I don't know if you were.
I was after I met Dax.
So you
We
played-
had us. Yeah, I show it kind of often
Yeah.
at home. That and Hooper are on a pretty constant rotation.
at home. You guys live together?
Yes.
I guess.
Yes. We're living
Oh,
together.
that's against God's law.
We're living in sin yet.
And we're having sex, Gordon.
With each other?
Not right now, but
Yeah.
we do when we go home.
We often.
When you go home,
Sometimes
We
not
indulge
at home.
ourselves sometimes when we get home and under the sanctity of our.
Sexually.
Yeah.
you have sex sexually with each other and put your urinary tracts that close together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Urethras are definitely in very close proximity.
I'm predicting like 50 UTIs for you. I don't know why.
50?
Well, I'm clean.
30. Come on,
Yeah.
be realistic.
Okay. Kristen, you're one of Hollywood's smallest leading ladies at 4'3". Have you ever thought about getting like leg extensions, you know, or
We've talked about that. Down
I
in
have
Mexico,
not
they
ever
do that now.
thought about that.
I thought there's a big
Dax,
thing in
and
Hollywood,
you-
like telescoping femurs and things like that.
It's big down in the Baja of Mexico.
But
Yeah.
since I'm never going to move down there, I'm pretty confident with these bad boys.
Where
what
it's
kind
least
of weapons are those?
These are ASOS weapons.
You can almost put your leg back behind your head.
I can put my leg back behind my head.
You can?
Yeah.
Will you prove that to me now?
Oh my God! Don't tear
Oh my
anything
Lord.
and don't stab me. Oh my goodness.
That,
No, I didn't even know about this.
You didn't?
No.
I mean, I can't really
I'm-
look you in the
you're-
face.
You're damaging something by doing that.
Something just tore.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
Everybody
Probably
just
your urethra.
calm down. I've got a UTI, but that's fine.
I
You've
don't wanna hear about
hyperextended
that.
your urethra
Don't
before.
want to hear
haven't
about that.
Mm-hmm.
Dax, you have a lot of tattoos. I noticed in the film you have some sort of blood tree or something on your right shoulder. What's
Yeah.
that all about?
you? It's an Asian blood tree.
I've never heard of that.
Well, bats feed on it. You know, whereas hummingbirds would dip their snout into some nectar of a
Yeah.
flower, the bats who dine on blood, they eat from the blood tree. It's an evolutionary
They
thing.
wet
In
their
Japan?
beak with blood.
In Japan, yeah, and parts of Laotia and Cameroon.
That is the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, they're beautiful. They come into bloom for 12 hours, and the bats
The bats have to get the blood
attack
immediately.
it. They attack it.
Yeah, the hemoglobin. That's
Uh-huh.
interesting. I have like a.
sickled. Some of the hemoglobin is sickled.
You heard of Lisa Frank?
Oh,
Yeah, the
Famous artist.
sticker queen.
Yeah, I have one of her designs on my lower back.
oh, you do?
Yeah, the unicorn deep throating the rainbow.
Oh my God, I'd love to see that.
It is
That's
great.
Lisa Frank.
Okay, I believe we're out of time here.
No, I don't
Have
think
I been
so.
talking to the
we have
wrong
a-
camera the whole time?
Yeah, I
We've
think we have a
got-
lot of time left.
These are
Gordon.
ours.
We
Just for
do?
the record, yeah, I
This
think we have
one's-
quite a bit of time left.
Okay, Smoking the Bandit trivia.
Oh, okay.
What kind of sandwich did Jackie Gleason...
Unless you got to be somewhere, are you trying?
I don't have to be anywhere. I got a court appearance at 4 and I got plenty of time.
Okay.
What kind of sandwich did Jackie Gleason order with his Dr. Pepper?
A Diablo sandwich and make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry.
That is correct. What kind of food did Jackie Gleason declare to his son that they didn't have time for?
Oh.
His son ordered it and he said, "We ain't got time for that crap."
Yeah, we got time for that crap.
Hush puppies, Daddy. Hush puppies.
Gordon.
You didn't get it. All right,
Damn it.
we didn't have time for viewer mail.
I nailed Diablo sandwich, though. Admit that.
Sexually. Is this back on the sex deal?
Always. It always comes back to like all roads lead to Dylan. All roads lead to your perineum. Hold it, and turn to B. Hit B, C, and then pop back over to A. Boom.
Are you directing this as we...
Mm-hmm. Oh, this
Okay.
is great.
This is what it's like to be directed by
This
dads.
is great. This is.
That's a beat.
We shot the whole movie like this.
Really?
3
You're
cameras.
just barking out commands.
Uh-huh.
All right. I guess we'll end it up here. There they are, Hollywood's third or fourth most celebrated couple.
Thank you, Gordon.